to a brand new week. This is Life Series with our man. This week on Life Series with our man, we shall be discussing fixing your eyes on your purpose. Again, fixing your eyes on your purpose. When you've discovered your purpose, when you've discovered your calling, when you have discovered that which God has called you to do, what you need to do next is to fix your eyes on the purpose. Have the finished end in mind. Have that prize that is ahead in mind. Fixing your eyes on the purpose requires you to start putting the puzzles together. Fixing your eyes on the purpose requires you to start taking the step that is required of you to be able to achieve that purpose that God has called you to achieve. Fixing your eyes on your purpose requires you to go for that certification, requires you to go get that training, requires you to go get that mentorship, requires you to go do that apprenticeship in order to achieve that purpose that you have been called to do. Fixing your eyes on the purpose requires you to start taking the steps that are required for the actualization of that purpose. For instance, are you called to be a medical doctor? What is fixing your eyes on the purpose required? It requires you to write the required exam to enter the medical school. And even while you are at the medical school, requires you to do that which is required of you on a daily basis in passing your exams. And after you have graduated, fixing your eyes on the purpose still requires you to go for internship and do the necessary other training that you need to do even after your NYSC here. Going for your residency and becoming a consultant. That at the end, you'll be able to fulfill that purpose that you are called to do as a medical doctor, which is taking care of those that are sick or those that fall ill. Fixing your eyes on the purpose requires you, no matter the calling, no matter what you are called to do, fixing your eyes on the purpose requires you to do the necessary things that are expected of you to achieve that goal. Fixing your eyes on the purpose. For instance, for those that want to go into business, peradventure you just retired from your normal regular paid job and you want to venture into business, or even if you have not done any 8 to 5 work before and you are led to go into business, fixing your eyes on the purpose requires you to go get the necessary mentorship that is required of you to be able to understand the know-how in that particular business. Fixing your eyes on the purpose requires you to humble yourself before a mentor, before your teacher, before the person that has gone ahead of you in that particular business. So fixing your eyes on the purpose also requires you to humble yourself to learn all learnable in that trade. Fixing your eyes on the purpose requires you to go register that business. Fixing your eyes on the purpose requires you to hit the ground running by starting your production, by engaging in delivery of that service that you have just been trained in. Listen, my brother, listen, my sister. For you to be able to fix your eyes on a purpose, you have got to shut your ears to the voice of distractors. You have got to shut your ears to the voice of those that want to hinder you, that want to talk you out, that want to sway you out of that which you are called to do. Fixing your eyes on the purpose requires you to fix your eyes on that prize. Requires you to be steadfast, requires you to be unmovable, it requires you to be firm, having the end in mind. Lest I forget, in order to achieve that purpose, you may encounter some difficulties along the way. You may encounter some challenges along the way. They are part of the story. Don't be discouraged. Don't be perturbed. They are all part of the story. They make the story sweeter. Lest I forget, in fixing your eyes on the purpose, it requires you to rely on the grace of God. For the grace of God for you as a child of God is what makes you distinct. It's what makes you soar easily without stress. That where others go and they are turned back, you go there and you will conquer. You go there and things will work for you. For by flesh, by our works, we may not go far, but by the grace of God upon the works that we do, we are able to surmount mountains. We are able to surmount challenges. So relying on the grace of God and doing the work required of you is what will make you to achieve that purpose that you are called to do. So in a wrap, let your eyes be fixed on that purpose. Let your eyes be fixed on that purpose. Don't take your eyes away from the prize. Have the finished prize, have the finished point in mind, and be rest assured you will achieve it and you will get a result, and people will thank God that you obeyed and fulfilled your destiny. Cheers and stay blessed. Till I come your way again next week, I remain your humble host, Alman, and this is Live Series with Alman. Stay blessed till I come your way again. Hooray! Thank you so much for staying tuned to today's live series with Alman. Like I said before, always fix your eyes on your purpose after you have discovered why God has called you. After discovering what God has called you to do in this world, we are all called to do a particular assignment. No assignment is bigger than the other. Everyone has got a calling. Some assignments are big, some assignments are small. We are all called to do different things on earth. You could be called to be a doctor, you could be called to be a lawyer, you could be called to be a philanthropist, to bring closer to lives that are undergoing challenges and pain. Whatsoever the purpose that God has called you for, let your eyes be single on that purpose. Don't listen to the incentive voice. Don't listen to the voice of discouragement. Fix your eyes on that purpose. And the end will be story for all to see. Please, if you are new on this channel and you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please hit the subscribe button below. Help me share this video that it may go around, that those that need to hear this message, that those that need to hear the message of fixing their eyes on their purpose will hear it. Thank you so much for staying tuned this week. I remain your humble host, Alman, and this is Live Series with Alman. Till I come your way again next week, stay blessed and stay on top.